Yeah, no, obviously I won't be inside here. I'll be flying around the sides. And obviously I can't.
It's a crime scene. It's a bit of a funny one. We're just speaking to the sergeant.
Someone got killed, a woman got killed.
Where?
Yeah, here. She got murdered and a man from this block of flats was arrested for murder.
Because before is the Aranda Center.
Yeah.
2 people is living there in Aranda Center. Is making bombs in the Aranda Center.
Wow.
Town center. Yeah.
What's that?
Off the veranda.
Yeah. Do you know what's happened though?
No.
Yeah, someone was murdered. A woman was murdered last
was
night.
it? Is that what it was?
Somebody from the flats. A man killed a woman here, so that's what's happened.
Wow.
But anyway,
Yeah, it's a public place. I've checked the
I know,
drone
but it's
out.
just the circumstances, isn't it?
Yeah.
And once you start to put it up, then obviously I'll have to get an officer down.
So today I'm in Blackley and it's a lovely sunny day today, but unfortunately it's not all sunshine and rainbows, because yesterday at this block of flats called Somerton Court, a woman was found dead, and according to reports, police were called at around 6:30 p.m. to an address and a man was arrested for murder. So today I'm just going to take a little look at this block of flats, have a look and see what's going on. This is the block of flats here. It's Somerton Court. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So a block of 14 flats. And then obviously you've got the pathway that goes up this way, just off the crime scene. So yeah, this is the report. Murder arrest over woman's tower block death. A man has been arrested on suspicion of murder after a woman was found dead at a block of flats in Manchester. She was found just after 6:30 p.m. in Broadmoss Drive in Blackley, Manchester on Sunday. Armed police had been called to the scene in Somerton Court. The woman is yet to be formally identified by Greater Manchester Police. GMP said there was no wider threat to the public. Do you live in the flats, yeah? Yeah, I know what's happened. I'm just wondering, like, did you hear anything about what's happened or?
I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, someone got killed, a woman got killed.
Where?
Yeah, here. She got murdered and a man from this block of flats was arrested for murder. Here's the article here. Murder arrest over woman's death in tower block. So she got murdered in these flats.
What time is
Yesterday, 6:30 p.m. Yesterday.
6:30 p.m.
Yeah, 6:30 last night. Did you not hear nothing or?
You know, I come in late. I say, some police are coming there. I went the window. Some police is coming around there.
Yeah.
Again, it's coming and going back.
Yeah, about 6:30, police with guns came and kicked the door off and arrested someone in there.
Which floor is that?
Murder. I don't know what floor. It doesn't say what floor. It just says a man has been arrested on suspicion of murder after a woman was found dead at a block of flats. But they were called to here. They've gone in there. So last night. But yeah, I hope everything's okay. Stay safe and don't worry.
This flat is very, because before is the Aranda Center.
Yeah.
2 people is living there in Aranda Center. Is making bombs in the Aranda Center.
Wow.
Town center. Yeah.
Okay.
This about in 2009, maybe 2000.
Wow.
Something
Okay.
like that.
Yeah. Where are you from?
I'm from Pakistan.
Pakistan. Okay.
Because for me now, because my child is going to school out there.
Yeah. I mean, there's a school there.
Yeah.
There's a big children's nursery over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? Yeah. Do you live by yourself or with family or?
I'm living with family.
Okay. Everything's
It's long
okay.
time. I living from long time there.
What years or?
No, it's about 9 years.
9 years. Oh, okay.
Because that's why I told you, one news is coming from Aranda Center. Some people says there you want to making bombs in the flat.
Wow.
Then you want to take them there.
Crazy, man.
Explosion there. Then it's 3 days is this flat. 4 days is all is closed on that side.
Yeah.
So this man is
Arrested, yeah. Yeah, no, the thing is, like, the police, they're normally quick on stuff like this, you know. Are these flats, are they like new charter or council or something?
It's council, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
council,
Okay.
There's, and another one. This all is in council.
All of these?
Yeah, this all is council. These
These
all
ones,
is, yeah,
yeah.
these all is council.
I think there's like 6 or 7 in there,
Yeah.
7 flats.
7 flowers.
Yeah. Okay, ladies. Do you live here or?
Yeah, straight through.
All right, yeah. Do you know what's happened or have you heard what's happened?
Yeah, you're well.
Yeah.
But I've seen it on Facebook. Facebook. Go to the elder.
So yeah, something else I noticed as well, guys. I didn't want to say obviously when that guy was here because I want to be respectful, but I've noticed that these are obviously he said that these are Manchester Council flats, but I've noticed the demographic of a lot of these flats. There's a lot of Africans and migrants that live in these flats. Obviously, English people live here as well, but that's just an observation. I did notice that there is a strong African community and a Pakistani community. I did find it interesting as well that the man who actually lives in the flat said he didn't even know what had happened. Obviously, not everybody reads the news and stuff, but you would think that the police or the council would actually notify residents that there's been a murder at their block of flats. So I do find it interesting. There's probably a lot of people that live here that don't even know what's happened or they've not heard the news. But I think the council and the police should at least tell the residents. Yeah, something else I've noticed as well. I've noticed there's quite a few taxi drivers that live in this block of flats as well. There's one taxi parked up there, and there's another one parked up there that looks like an Oldham license plate on that one there, and then this one looks like a Wolverhampton or Manchester City Council license plates there. So again, this just kind of gives you a little bit of an idea of the demographic living in the flats as well. So yeah. Delivering a parcel.
Yeah.
Do you know what's happened though? Yeah, there was a murder last night. No Someone was killed and a man was arrested out of here. But I think you can go in if you just speak to her. She'll let you.
Sorry, I've got a delivery. Am I allowed?
Okay, so go through on the footpath, straight in, straight out. Thank you. Don't go near the things or the grass there.
Behind the flats, there's actually a children's school. I don't want to be too intrusive and zoom in too much, but you can actually see a children's school right here with little kids playing in the background there, right next to this block of flats here. So yeah, I'm just going to take a walk over here on the grass and just see what's at the back of these flats here. It looks like some sort of playing field over the back here. Oh, I didn't know, you didn't say. Like, well, there's no tape, is there? Like, I don't know where I can go. No worries. Now, I'm just letting you know I'm going to be flying a drone over the flats. So I'm just letting you know that before I fly it, so you know what I'm doing. So yeah, I just got shouted at there for going on the grass. There is actually no tape on the grass. So, I mean, that's why I walked there, because it is a field, obviously. And the field's behind there. But I didn't know. If there was tape there, I wouldn't have gone. Obviously, there is tape here, but she was allowed to go there. But there's no tape there, but I'm not allowed there. So I can understand, obviously, the building is under investigation, but still, they should have actually tape on the grass. Otherwise, how is anybody supposed to know? So she's on the phone now, just checking if I can fly or not. I know I can fly, obviously, it's not a restricted zone, so there's no point phoning her.
That drone up yet, we're just getting confirmation because it's a crime scene at the end of the day and you're looking through windows.
Yeah, no, obviously I won't be inside here, I'll be flying around the sides. And obviously I can't.
It's a crime scene, it's a bit of a funny one. We're just speaking to the sergeant now.
Yeah, I'm just filming the grounds, obviously the floor, that's it, so.
It's still a crime scene, there could be something in here.
Yeah, it doesn't matter though, it's public.
Oh, it does. It does, it's a crime scene.
Okay, well.
No, can't fly it.
I can't fly it?
No.
Everybody else is filming, she's filming, everybody's filming out of the windows. The excuse is that they're saying a window, but I'm not going to be filming into windows and it doesn't matter. I've just been filming here from my phone anyway and it's a public place.
Right, we've spoken to the sergeant again, he said no. And if you do put it up, we're going to have to get someone down to you.
Say that again.
So, he said no.
Yeah, but...
For you to put it up.
Yeah.
I've said what you said, that you were going to do it anyway.
Yeah, it's a public place. I've checked the drone.
But it's just the circumstances, isn't it?
Yeah. But obviously she stood in there filming from Manchester Evening News. What's the difference if she's filming?
The flats up there, isn't
I know, but I've just saw videos of a woman inside the crime scene filming this morning. So
I don't know what that is.
What's the difference with that?
I don't know what that is.
Okay, well, and obviously
I can't
residents,
speak for what
everybody's
that is.
posting videos on social media
Right,
filming
but
the
I'm just
flats.
going off what my supervision's told me.
Yeah, okay.
You know, if you start to put it up, then obviously I'll have to get an officer down.
So yeah, they've said it's a crime scene. They don't want me to fly because it's a crime scene. I think they're just being dicks about it, really. Because you've got shitloads, hundreds of people literally walking through the crime scene, supposed crime scene, but they don't want me to film anything. And that's really, they just want to be dicks about it, really. They just want to control the information, because this is the thing about the police guys. They just like to sort of control information and keep it as sort of plain and basic as possible. You can see just above the entrance there, there's a smash window above the main entrance. And then, yeah, you've got a kids' school next door. They've just been out for break time. And then you've got a lot of cars parked here as well. But yeah, something I've noticed about this area, guys, it is, you know, they are Manchester City Council flats. I do notice there's a lot of certain demographics living in this area as well. A lot of taxi drivers, quite a lot of Africans living in these flats as well. Not to say that that sort of has anything to do with a murder, but I think it's important to sort of know that element of this area. You know, it could potentially be a factor, maybe not. It could have been an Englishman that murdered the woman. It could have been an English woman that was murdered. But it's just something to think about. Yeah, you can see quite a lot of fly tipping and rubbish there dumped outside the flats as well. Okay.
Yeah, man, what you want? Sorry.
How's it going, mate?
YouTube.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. How's it
Yeah,
going? All right, bro?
Yeah,
Yeah.
not bad,
Nice to
mate.
see you.
Nice one, mate. And yeah, just next door to the crime scene, obviously you can see the crime scene there, guys, and you can see there's a children's preschool nursery there called Brighter Beginnings, which again, you know, it's quite a concern. Stuff like this to be happening right near a children's nursery. There's actually 5 schools in this area. I did a little bit of research. You've got like a combination of 5 schools, primary schools, I think 1 high school, 1 sports academy, and 1 children's preschool nursery as well. And on this, we've got this on this fence here. It says Josh Hughes PDF file. I don't know who that is. Just down the street.